So what's up, gents? I tried to make a better recording video, but yeah, I'll do so in the future. But let's talk about month of May. Today is obviously the 1st of June. The month of May was obviously awesome. So if you guys didn't make a decent amount of profits in May, it's not because the market done any dumb shit. It's because your mindset is not on the correct spot. If you have a broken mindset, that's why you would have a broken bank account. So that's basically a fact, a fundamental fact. What's happening here? Okay, it's network problems. Okay, lovely stuff. So anyway, so we can see. So in April we had this stick here, right? We had this, and then there's a possibility where the market could have retraced back, but it was a nice, this was just basically news. A lot of shit happening in the United States. Trump being president, wars going on, a lot of stuff happening. And then we kind of calmed down in May. As you can see, we had a nice bullish engulfing. And mind you, me, that's the highest high that's ever been made on DAX so far. Because if you can see, the market has been forever fucking being bullish. Even if you guys were like freaking 10 years old and you invested in the DAX market, you would have still be profitable, right? But however, don't trust the broker to keep your money so far and so long. You guys have to treat trading like an investment vehicle, right? Because bro, literally a 50 rand invested in year 2009. Look how much profit you get on that 50 rand, bro. Like I said, investments like investing in stocks. Mind you, me, this is trading the stocks. That's not investing, But the leverage that you can use by trading with the mindset of investing, you can make a lot of money over here in the industry. Shout out for Vialum for buying my full-on mentorship course. Give me some comments on my mentorship. If there's anything that you need from me, Zoom course sessions, all of that good stuff, I'm always available, bro. I can't be available if you're not available. I can't put in the work if you don't put in the work. To any member, to any mentor, and I'm a hard-headed guy, guys. I come straight to the point. I don't have time for weak-minded people. Or if you want to be a pussy, sissy the fuck out. That's up to you, though. If you don't like how I talk, that's up to you. Doesn't mean I don't have morals and boundaries. But nonetheless, let's just zoom in. So now we can see nice price action, right? So we can also see the market close bullish with a little bit of a week, right? That tip was a little bit of a week, but that's not gonna discourage us or anything. That is just how the market is. But overall, we had a week, nice bullish hammer, then a nice bullish marubuzu, right? So that's a beautiful candle. Let's look on the weekly, right? Now the weekly just slowing down to some, obviously we had this dip over here, right? So the weekly is just slowing down to this dip over here, as you can see. Now however, this is a weekly candle. Now don't go for fucking look for corrections. It's gonna take a whole month, right? Like boom, like if we get the consolidation phase over here, well, then we can say okay, cool, the market, because obviously it does look like the market is slowing down with bullish momentum, right? So we can look at the previous low, and then this is the previous high, right? That's the main key. If the market breaks like really here, like here, right, then we can now check for this vibes over here. But if not, we stick to what we know. So we can have something like this, right? That's just the previous high, right? So this section over here that I'm highlighting is just the previous high. It's just to give us an understanding of what's currently happening with the market, right? Because obviously we broke the previous high, but as we broke it, market started to slow down with bullish momentum. However, if we broke that nice, right, then we could have expected a massive move to the upside. So the market is this rate slowing a bit down, right? The market could be doing something like this, and then coming back to these areas over here just to give us that massive consolidation. But we trade what we see, we don't trade what we think. If the market does that on a given day or week, then we'll trade accordingly. But at this moment, I just want to know what's happening to the previous highs, which is obviously over here, and how we got to the previous highs, which is this section over here, right? So obviously we're slowing down in bullish momentum. So that's the only thing I want to focus on. That's why I'm gonna go down to the lower time frame. And as you can see, nothing picture perfect here. We can adjust this a little bit nicer. So nothing picture perfect here. The market has shown some previous test over here. As you can see, Friday, I think I blew a 500 rand account But the market boom came here, nice boom, showed its hand, failed to break, that's why I took all the way buys, but then got chopped out. And then boom, still moved to the upside. So there's something happening over here. This is the previous highs. There's something happening over here. And the market is failing to break below. So I want to see what the market is going to open like, And I don't really like this type of setups. It's horrible, honestly speaking, because now we have to go look at this choppy price actions, right? Look here. It's literally just choppy, 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 choppy. You don't want to catch something like that. And yeah, the only thing I would highlight on the 4 hour is the previous high. And how we're gonna get there. Further than that, I just wanna check on what's happening on it, how the daily opens, what's gonna happen on daily, and what's actually. I just wanna take a key confirmation because, bro, if we were like somewhere here in this leg, then we can take nice buys, right? Because there they will show us a nice candlestick confirmation or pattern. Like even if I go back down, you will see this is plain and simple, right? This is just a market going one direction, the whole time, and then you don't even need to do much anything here. One direction. So basically, we see how the market opens and catch how the market goes there. I don't want to say too much over here. All I know in the 4 hour, the only thing I can see here is the zone over here. So the market is failing to break below the zone. It's not as clean because we have weeks the whole time, but we know something is happening here. The market is failing to break there below. So I want to see what's happening or if the 4 hour gets to the zones over here. That's the only thing. I don't want to check it, because if we get some nice entry, then I'm not gonna hop into an entry just for the sake of we notice that. I don't wanna just hop into an entry because of that. I wanna see if the market is really gonna start committing, if it actually gets to this levels. Because I actually want the market to break these levels. So then you mustn't be hesitant. I know when you get here, you'll be like, okay, cool, yes, you're waiting for the markets to break this level. So don't it be nice or early if I get here in? Yes, that's the case, but get early with precision. Don't get early in because you're guessing what's happening here. The main entry is like if you want to get a nice bullish leg, right? That will be a lovely entry. Wait for those breakouts. Sorry, breakouts. Wait for those breakouts on the market. Wait for the specific thing. It's the same like a trade I was showing my brother a few days ago. Alright, like even if you like just check the market is choppy the whole time, right? Okay, leave it on the 4 hour if you have to. Look over here, you're just looking at something like that. There you see the market is breaking out. Boom. Take that breakout entry. There's an entry again. Now see here again, even the same thing, even in a bearish market, right? It's easy. You would have easy have something like this over here. Let's see what the market does. It broke out. But obviously, even if you draw this and you were expecting the market to go bearish, right? You would have must now wait if it breaks out, right? But you would have obviously waited, Like if it breaks out here, then you take in that entry. But it broke to the upside, so you can most obviously take a buy entry. Then here it shows us again the same thing, breaks out, take it buy entry again. Just wait for that breakouts, even consolidations after wait for that higher time frame breakouts. Even here another one just broke out. Then it will stop you. All the trades won't be picture perfect, and all the trades won't be successful. But the losses that you make on trades like this, it's gonna be a whole time break even. Like literally, even if I took a trade here, boom, I take it out on this breakout over there. Boom, I have a fabulous trade, right? A fabulous trade. Now I go up again here. Boom. I wouldn't have to if the market if I went here to the upside, boom, the market would have probably taken me out for break even. But that lowers your chances of actually taking a loss, because there I see the market going up. Boom, boom, boom. I come there, the market eventually takes me out, break even, or look at your stop loss. It's literally a nice stop loss. But then something like that happens again, alright? Here's the breakout. You see some consolidation. You can either take it above here or here, but let's just say you were not smart and you took it in, the stop loss is there. Boom, you're in a phenomenal trade again and again. You see that breakouts really help. I want to show a bad example of a breakout. Like let's just say you had to take a loss on some shit ass trade somewhere. I can't find anything, but yeah, like even like this is a, like bro, this literally I can go over and over this shit the whole time. Wait for massive confirmations to take a trade. Don't just fucking take a trade because you feel like it. Yeah, another small breakout. The market paints patterns, guys. And if you're not seeing the pattern, then don't fucking trade it. The patterns is only there to have control, self-control, you know. There you see a breakout. And remember, look, every time it breaks out bullish, right? And your stop loss could have been there. There you're in a choppy type trade, but you're still making profits at the end of the day. Now, if you wanted to hold it, you're stupid, but you would have probably gotten out somewhere there, you know, after that bearish day, something like that. But still, we're still going in, and then the same thing over here. Just find the pattern, guys. Look here again, and same thing. Some breakout here, alright? There your stop loss would have been below this type of weeks over there. Anyway, but look here, if you took that breakout over there, alright? Boom. It's either your stop loss could have been here or could have been here, alright? Or you could have just been the risk diverse of the previous candle, because that's obviously the previous candle there. And just hold it. You see it's going to be choppy, but in a nutshell, you probably also get taken out there. You know, that's 1% again. That's a 2% you got. But you have to be focused, and remember, you don't need to be that precise and that focused on the market. It's a 4-hour time frame. I think there's like about 8 candles in a day. 8 4-hour candles in a day, or 6, or whatever the case may be, but not a lot. So just wait for your 4-hour candles to close the whole time. Stop taking unnecessary bullshit trades, and just, you know, even the 4-hour could do it for you guys, literally. And imagine you in a 4-hour trade like this, and you caught one of this, and you got it on a 1,000 rand account. You know, this is already like above 10k already. It's like even like a nice 15 grand for you on one trade, bro. And now you're just waiting. Let's say you had to wait another week. You see another trade over here, boom. You take a breakout, you probably get out here because you're trailing a stop loss another 2%. That'd be easy, another 2k, 3k, bro. Now you come here again, a nice phenomenal trade, another breakout, right? Boom, now you check, like, now you're trailing a stop loss till infinity here because you see nothing's happening. You probably would have gone out here somewhere after that week, because that's obviously something you would have a stop loss there. But that's a 10%, bro. And then let's just say you waited for some breakouts and stuff like that. I think I saw some breakouts here. Then you would have just carried this leg along. But remember, that's 15, that's 30k plus a 2k. For 3 trades, you made like 32k there, and that's 1,000 rand accounts, guys. That's like 3,000 rand accounts if you really want to be top. And if you take a loss on this trade, you would have just lost like 200 and 250 rand max. You know, that's so, and that's 3 trades, bro. That's literally 3 trades. So you don't need a lot of money to make a lot of money. It's because you're trading cuck. That's why you're getting cuck results. You think you're a trader, and now you can all be this person and that person, and you can like fucking now trade anytime. You have money anytime. It's not like that. It's a fucking business. I don't go to work every day and then I can make money every day. Majority of the days I'm preparing myself to make money. It's like fucking 75% preparing myself, and then the rest is just the making money part. Or let's just say 80% preparing myself, and then the 20% is the real making money part. Real growth, the real development starts from the ground before it reaches surface. So the surface is just the reward. The real work that is being done when no one sees, when no one appreciates you, when you just now made a fucking 20k trade, and no one is there to actually see how you actually got there strategically. No one is there. That's the real achievements. That's the real shit happening. Not the people that sees you drive a Lamborghini and now you bought a Lambo, or whatever the case may be. It's you yourself